Casey Jones.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. I play a lot of VR. I've ran through every modded dungeon and blade and sorcery that I can muster, I've brutally murdered dozens of cult members in the woods, and I've beaten the living shit out of innocent partygoers out on the town. I figured it was time to relax and unwind for a little bit after all that carnage, so I started browsing the Steam VR store pages again to see what it had to offer. Lo and behold, after only like 5 minutes of searching did I come across a little gem called CyubeVR. So what is CyubeVR? Well, CyubeVR is a virtual reality voxel game that bears a striking resemblance to Minecraft with shaders. Like Minecraft, the worlds in CyubeVR are procedurally generated, either by random or by seeds that players can input themselves. It has all the features that you'd come to expect from a game so clearly following in the footsteps of Mojang's gaming titan. My first day in CyubeVR went about as well as my first ever day in Minecraft all those years ago. I started by fumbling my way through the game's menus, learning the basics of the controls. There was a tutorial, but my brain is apparently too fried already at 24 years of age to be able to process any communication that isn't in meme or joke format, so I disregarded it and decided to trial and error my way through it. Sometime later I was slamming rocks against blocks of wood in a vain attempt to fashion myself a pickaxe because I wanted what I thought was iron that was poking out of a cliff. During my confusion, an innocent deer strolled by. I immediately took aim with my bow and executed the creature, intending on using it for food. Upon realizing I couldn't harvest anything from the animal, I swallowed my guilt and began digging a grave for Bambi's mother. I quickly gave up on the notion when I remembered I would gain nothing from showing this fictional creature empathy, so I did continue with my task at hand. I eventually found the crafting recipe for a standard stone pickaxe, and from then on I started mining around the sides of the nearest cliff to me. As night fell, I was absolutely stunned by the gorgeous ambience. Moonlight cutting through the leaves of the trees, the aurora borealis dancing across the sky, the crazy procedurally generated terrain creating seriously impressive and towering mountains all across the horizon. I took a few moments to bask it all in before calling it on my first little day in CyubeVR. I've only spent this short time with the game, but man, I'm into it. It seems to basically be Minecraft without any of the threats and perfectly optimized for VR. Well, I say optimized, I did have several frame rate drops and some performance issues more towards the beginning of the game when first loading into the map. I usually chalk stuff like that up to my PC being a dick to me when it comes to VR games, but nothing has gotten in the way of enjoying the game, so it's not all that bad. I'd originally planned on recording some gameplay videos of this, but who am I kidding? My Let's Play days are over. I'm definitely going to be playing more of this game though, and if it lives up to the expectations that I have for it after this short gameplay session, then hopefully I'll be back on here in a few weeks, or months, let's be realistic, gushing over how fucking brilliant it is. I definitely say give it a look, at least if you have your own VR headset. It's a real chilled out title with some awesome music and soothing ambience, simple and addicting gameplay of Minecraft, but in VR. It's got a lot to love already. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.